Hi, this video is to assist you in successfully completing the accounting of time form on the Chowan University ATS portal. So the accounting of time form is a form that is only for new student athletes coming into Chowan. If you're a returning student athlete, you do not need to fill out this form. First off, to access this form, you're in your ATS portal. You're going to go to Forms tab, go to Form Name, and then you'll scroll down to Accounting of Time form. It says New Students Only. Click on that. You'll click New, and this will open your form. So, first question. Did you attend Chowan University immediately after graduating from high school? So, if you just graduated high school in May or June of 2025, then you need to click Yes, and then you do not need to fill in any of the other sections on this form. So if that's what has occurred, you just graduated high school, click Yes. We will scroll to the last page of this form. You'll click to do electronic signature. You will sign your name, and you'll sign. If you're 18, then 18 or older, you don't need a parent signature. If you're still a minor, we need a parent guardian signature, and then you would hit save. So if you just graduated high school, click yes, sign your name, and save the form. If you are a transfer student, or if you did not just graduate high school, so maybe you took a gap year. Say you graduated high school in 2024, you took a gap year off to go travel or work or whatever, then you would hit no. Then you're going to need to fill out the requested information. So you'll put in your sport name and all the requested info there. You put in your birth date, and then whatever your Chowan student ID number is, you'll enter that information. And then you're going to put your graduation date from high school. This just needs to be the month and the year. So it can be June 2023 if that's when you graduated from high school. And then from there is where it gets a little bit tricky. You got to enter all of your post-graduation information. And we need you to put it in order backwards. So put in little prompts to keep you on track with what semester and the information we need. So we'll start with spring of 2025. So in this first section, put spring 2025. Ask you the name of the institution you're at during the spring of 2025. If you're enrolled in another college or university, you're going to put that information there. So if you were at a community college, you'll put in that information, and then you'll answer if you're a full-time or part-time based on your class schedule. Also, that'll ask you, did you practice and did you compete in that sport while you're enrolled at that institution? So you're going to answer those questions based on what was going on. So say in spring 2025, you're at TCC full-time, you were practicing and competing in flag football. Now next is fall 2024. Say we were not enrolled. You were not in school, maybe you were working a part-time job. So you could say I was working at Home Depot. So just put whatever you're doing, if you're working, if you're not doing anything. But if you're not enrolled in school, you need to list what you're doing otherwise. Enrollment status, you would put not enrolled if you're not in school. So did you practice and compete? The answer is going to be no, because you weren't enrolled in school. And then since we are a June 2023 graduate, for our example, we'll continue to fill in that information back to high school graduation. So spring 2024, Maybe we were at a different community college. Put in that information, your enrollment status, practice compete. You have to go to the next page. And then we'll get back to fall 2023. So maybe you were still at that initial college. Your enrollment status again. And if you practiced or competed. So at this point, we've made it back to the last semester prior to our high school graduation, because we're saying we graduated in June of 2023. Regardless of when you graduate, you're going to continue this process until you get all the way back to the semester before you graduated and fill in all relevant information. And then at the end of the form here, so since I didn't participate in other semesters, I was in high school, I'll leave them blank. It'll ask you number of years of participation, including all institutions. So I said I was participating for 2 separate semesters, so that counts as 2 separate years. So I'm going to put 2 between the 2 institutions, and then you're going to certify that your answers are correct by clicking yes. From there, I've already got my signature in, and I'm going to save the form. That is how you would successfully complete the accounting of time form. Make sure you complete all requested information. And we are starting backwards with spring of 2025 and going all the way back into the semester that directly followed our high school graduation, and answering the question at the end of the form regarding years of participation at previous institutions. If you have any questions with that, please reach out to the sports medicine staff. We will get you assistance.